The object, if it's technological, it would maneuver, or it would release some mini probes, and or it will broadcast some signal, or it will have some artificial lights.
4 months now, amateur astronomers all over the world have been watching something strange, something we've never seen before. An object called 3I Atlas. It's the third interstellar visitor to ever enter our solar system, after the famous Oumuamua and Borisov. At first, it looked like just another fast-moving rock from deep space, glowing faintly with a greenish tail. But then everything changed. The story really began with one man. His name? Leslie Peltier, an amateur astronomer watching the skies from a hillside in northern Chile. Night after night, he sat at his telescope, a 40-inch research-grade scope with a cryogenically cooled camera locked into NASA's orbital data. At first, there was nothing unusual, just a glowing emerald streak, moving fast across the blackness of space. But on September 19th, at exactly 2 a.m. Universal Time Coordinated, his screen lit up with something that froze him in place. Around a main green streak of 3I Atlas, 9 smaller points of light appeared, dim but clear, moving in perfect lockstep with the main body. In his images, they looked like tiny fireflies circling a lantern. He rushed to upload his frames online. At first, professional astronomers shrugged it off, probably camera noise or just random cosmic rays. But within 48 hours, the world's most powerful telescopes, the James Webb, Hubble, the Very Large Telescope in Chile, and the KK Observatory in Hawaii, all confirmed the same thing. And these instruments don't make mistakes. These are the eyes we use to measure galaxies at the edge of the universe. If they say something's there, it's there. Suddenly, the simple story of one interstellar comet became something much bigger and much more terrifying. Because the spectral data didn't just show objects. It showed that all 9 of these companions were identical to 3I Atlas. Same speed, same trajectory, same bizarre green-tinted glow, and more disturbing, they weren't just rocks. They were radiating power, immense amounts of it. Scientists quickly calculated their size, each one no larger than a city block, but each pumping out more than 20 gigawatts of energy. To put that in perspective, one of Earth's biggest nuclear power plants weighs thousands of tons and produces only a few gigawatts. These objects are tiny compared to Earth, yet somehow they hold enough power to light entire nations. 3I Atlas itself was already a puzzle. Its thermal profile suggested a mysterious 10 gigawatt energy source. But these 9 new companions? Twice that. And the math just didn't add up. No known fusion reaction could exist in an object that's small without destroying it. You'd need exotic metals, impossible containment fields, or technology far beyond anything humanity has ever dreamed of. Even the world's fastest supercomputers crashed when scientists tried to model it. The numbers simply refused to converge. So, what exactly are we looking at? Some physicists whispered about antimatter. Others suggested dark matter catalysis. Some even speculated about artificial reactors. But all agreed, this isn't normal. This isn't natural. And then came the strangest part of all. No telescope had seen these companions before September 19th. NASA probes, ground telescopes, even amateur astronomers with backyard rigs had been tracking 3I Atlas for months. Nothing. Then, in the space of just 1 millisecond, the 9 companions appeared out of nowhere. To put that into perspective, a human blink lasts 300 milliseconds. A camera flash is 5 milliseconds. This, 1 millisecond, 30,000 times faster than a blink. Too fast for any camera, any telescope, even the James Webb, to catch the moment they appeared. They just blinked into existence. And when things appear out of nowhere in the vast emptiness of space, scientists start reaching for explanations. One name stood out, Harvard astronomer Avi Loeb. He's the one who, years earlier, had suggested Oumuamua might not have been a rock at all, but some kind of interstellar probe. Now he was back, and this time he didn't hold back. His theory? A mothership, a massive interstellar craft releasing probes as it enters the solar system. Think about it. The main body, 3I Atlas, travels ahead. Then, suddenly, 9 smaller craft are released, each one with more power than the main ship, each one moving in formation, each one possibly designed to get closer to planets while the larger body stays at a safe distance. But not everyone agreed. Other astronomers argued that 3I Atlas might have collided with a massive interstellar rock. The impact could have broken it into fragments, each chunk moving at the same speed. But Avi Loeb dismissed this immediately. No natural collision could produce fragments that powerful, with identical glowing tails, radiating impossible energy. And just as the debate exploded, another twist arrived. Another interstellar visitor was on its way. This one even bigger. Its name? Swan R2, a monster comet, 100 times more massive and luminous than 3I Atlas. Its tail stretched across the sky, dwarfing anything we've ever seen. And it was on a collision course with the inner solar system, scheduled to pass the sun the exact same week as 3I Atlas. A cosmic traffic jam, 2 interstellar giants arriving almost side by side. And here's where things get even creepier. Historical records. Ancient Chinese texts from 200 BCE speak of a heavenly dragon blazing across the sky. Babylonian tablets describe a splitting star. Medieval chronicles tell of a green-tailed visitor around the year 1000. Every 2,200 years, something seems to appear. And now we're right on schedule. So what does it all mean? Some say Swan R2 is coming to protect Earth, maybe even to counter the strange power of 3I Atlas. Others believe they're working together, visitors from beyond, here to harvest something from our sun. Still others shrug it off as natural, though the evidence is harder and harder to dismiss. Meanwhile, governments around the world are staying silent. NASA has released only short, careful statements, no threat detected. Observations ongoing. ESA says almost nothing. The White House issued a single sentence. We are aware of the situation. But behind the curtain? Leaked memos tell a different story. Pentagon briefings. Emergency meetings at European Space Command. China retooling its Long March rockets into high-speed interceptors. ESA reviving old asteroid deflection blueprints. Even private companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin have been quietly approached about rapid launch missions. Still, time is running out. October is coming fast. 2 interstellar visitors. One with 9 companions that simply appeared out of nowhere. One so massive it dwarfs the largest comets in history. Both arriving within days of each other. For ordinary people, it's breathtaking. Step outside before dawn, look up, and you might see glowing green streaks across the sky. Beautiful, haunting. But for scientists and military planners, it's terrifying. Because this isn't blurry UFO footage. This isn't rumor. This is real, peer-reviewed astronomy. The data is solid, and no one knows what happens next. Will Swan R2 collide with 3I Atlas? Will the 9 companions break formation and head toward Earth? Will governments finally admit the possibility of something artificial? Or will all of this pass by, leaving us with nothing but questions and mysteries for future generations to argue about?